in the Delhi NCR region, where the air quality continues to deteriorate. Now, the AQI has breached the 400 danger mark on the AQI scale, with severe levels in the places like Anand Vihar, Punjabi Bagh and Mundka. Now, the LG has emphasized the need for a long-term action plan to tackle the entire air pollution issue. Now, GRAB 3 measures were invoked on Thursday to deal with the worsening air quality. Remember, GRAB 3 includes ban on non-essential construction work and vehicle restrictions also. Now, anticipated pollution sources include farm fires, falling temperatures and slow winds. Meanwhile, the political blame game has completely erupted over this issue. Now, BJP is saying that the worsening air quality is the result of Aam Aadmi Party's corruption and inaction over the entire issue. Delhi's Lieutenant Governor has also met with the ministers, and NGT has sought response from states with worsening AQI. Measures were proposed to incentivize farmers in the neighboring states to stop crop residue burning.
Graded response action plan always come into act when the national capital suffers from the problem of air pollution. This time around also, looking at the situation, graded response action plan 3 has been implemented here in the national capital. With it comes a lot of restrictions on the movement of vehicles, including BS3 and 4 vehicles in the national capital. In fact, DMRC has also come out with a plan to combat this very situation, where they have increased the rotations of trains on each of its stretch. Well, in graded response action plan 3, 20 trains have been increased at every stretch. In fact, when we talk about earlier stages, in fact, when graded response action plan 2 came into picture, 40 trains were increased by the DMRC to facilitate smooth movement of people in the national capital. In fact, earlier 40 trains were increased and now 20 trains have been increased. So, as of now, from the normal movement of trains, 60 more trains are moving on each stretch of particular lines, in fact, at every line of Delhi Metro, to facilitate smooth movement of people who are actually using Delhi Metro as their mean of daily commute.
हम सब जानते हैं अरविंद केजरीवाल भ्रष्टाचार के लिए जाने जाते हैं। अब निकम्मेपन के लिए और जो झूठे वादे करते हैं उसके लिए भी जाने जाते हैं। आपको सत्ता में करीब करीब 9-10 साल हो गए और आपने कोई ठोस कदम नहीं उठाया। ये जो खतरनाक प्रदूषण है, इससे जनता को राहत मिले।
पिछले दिनों जो मीटिंग्स में अधिकारी अनुपस्थित रहे उसकी चर्चा की है और उनसे हमने निवेदन किया है कि एक डायरेक्शन जारी किया जाए कि जो भी सीनियर अधिकारी हैं वो मीटिंग ज्वाइन करें, सहयोग करें, सक्रियता के साथ काम करें। जो पड़ोसी राज्य हैं, दिल्ली के चारों तरफ, एक तरफ उत्तर प्रदेश में भाजपा की सरकार है, दूसरी तरफ हरियाणा में भाजपा की सरकार है, केंद्र में भाजपा की सरकार है। तो हमने निवेदन किया है कि सभी लोगों से बात करके, सबके सहयोग से मिल करके इस पर काम किया जाए।
कल मैं गाजियाबाद गया था, दिल्ली में गया था। परसों उच्चतम न्यायालय ने एक 5-6 राज्यों को नोटिस जारी की और नोटिस जारी करते समय पंजाब को, हरियाणा को, उत्तर प्रदेश को, दिल्ली और अन्य राज्यों को नोटिस जारी करके कहा कि जो ये फॉग है, जो ये धुंध है, दिल्ली, जब मैं लखनऊ से गया वहां धूप थी, लेकिन अगले 35 मिनट के अंदर मेरी फ्लाइट गाजियाबाद में लैंड की तो गाजियाबाद में मैंने देखा पूरा अंधेरा था। जैसे मैं उससे उतरा, देखा मैंने कि बाहर आंखों में जलन हो रही थी। तो मैंने कहा ये धुंध नहीं है, ये केवल ये धुआं भी है, इसके साथ डस्ट पार्टिकल भी इसके साथ में है।
Well, Delhi's air quality has plunged to its worst level for the second successive day on Friday. Now, let's quickly take a look as per the Central Pollution Control Board and AQI. And let's quickly understand. Now, AQI of 0 to 50 is considered good. Now, 51 to 100 is a moderate or satisfactory AQI that has been given. 101 to 200 is a moderate level, and 201 to 300 is very unhealthy level of AQI according to the air quality index. Now 300 and plus is a hazardous one, and 400 to 501 is a severe one. Now let's quickly understand the air quality index according to the AQI dashboard, that is in and around what is actually the AQI at the moment in and around the Delhi NCR region. In Mandir Marg, the AQI has reached to 404. In Jahangirpuri, it has crossed the dangerous mark also and has reached to 574. Now, in the Okhla region, it continues to remain hazardous at 389. Now, moving on, let's try and understand more parts of Delhi and NCR, where Anand Vihar's AQI has crossed the dangerous mark and the 500 mark of the AQI board also, and has reached to 630. That is extremely hazardous for health. Now, this region has also crossed the hazardous level, unhealthy marks, and continues to remain at 305. Now, Wazirpur's AQI has also crossed the 638 mark. Now, completely worsening the air quality at 498, followed by now the subcommittee of the Commission for Air Quality Management has taken a note of the declining air quality and forecast. Now, joining us on the broadcast is our colleague Yash. A very good morning, Yash. Where are you at the moment, and what is the scenario like on the ground?
Well, the scenario on the ground remains to be actually very worstly affected, because as you rightly mentioned, and you mentioned all the numbers from different areas of the national capital region, be it Delhi, be it adjoining areas like Gurugram, Noida, Faridabad, all are reeling under heavy smog. In fact, yesterday different meetings were chaired. In fact, a slew of meetings were chaired, where one very important meeting was chaired by the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi, Mr. V.K. Saxena, where a lot of issues were discussed, and in fact a lot of remedies were discussed. One thing we have to understand is that when we look at Delhi's air pollution issue, there are two sorts of issues which ail Delhi every year. First, one are the foreign issues. From foreign, I mean to say that issues which are foreign from Delhi, like stubble burning, which are not happening inside the geographical boundaries of the national capital. And second is the vehicular movement, which phenomenon occurs. So that is why, looking at this scenario, what the government is reiterating right now is to reduce the traffic on road, because vehicular movement is the next biggest reason for pollutants, for pollution in air. In fact, that is why the government is continuously promoting use of public transport, and in fact special service shuttle services trips for government employees have been prepared to promote this very use. In fact, one very area which still remains to be worst affected is Anand Vihar in the national capital. If we talk about, apart from that, Mundka is also one such region. Okay. Jahangirpuri is another region. Rohini is another region. So these are the regions which remains to be the worst affected as of now.
Okay, Yash, thank you so much for all those details. We'll keep coming back to this story as the day progresses and we get to hear more about it.